Hey YouTubers, JB Coins here with another video. One actually that a lot of you guys have been asking about, and you've been asking about it in the sense that you've been asking us a lot of questions over probably the whole time we've been shooting videos the last 4 or 5 years. What do you do with your coins that you find coin roll hunting? Whether you're collecting, whether you're selling, whether you're whatever you're doing with them. So we're going to try and cover all the bases, or as many of the bases as we can here in this one video. We're going to start with some of the options you have if you're going to keep the coins and start a collection. So you can go to the store, or you can go online to Whitman, and a lot of these you'll see come from a company called Whitman. They've kind of been the industry standard for probably 100 years. This is an Indian cent book. It also covers the Flying Eagle pennies, and it tells you that there's an 1858 large and small letter. It tells you the mintage, and then it starts into the Indian heads, and it gives you the type of metal, and it tells you the rarities. That's one option. These are probably the cheapest option, okay, for books. Then you have this book, which you can still find them. This book dates back to 1958, actually. But what's cool about this book is it has, right inside the cover, it has some information about the Lincoln cents up to 1958 at that time, and it talks about the rare coins, the key dates, which you can see here, and you'll be able to write them down like you've done from our lists, that you would find or that you'd be looking for to try and complete your collection. And the cool thing about this one is you actually slide a piece of plastic out and you insert the coins in here, and so you can see front and back of the coin. The first one you can only see the front, but this also shows you the mintage, and it gives you some of the information. Okay, then you go to the more modern books. This one obviously being quarters, and it covers a large area of dates. Okay, a lot of them are the smaller ones. They don't. You got to have 4 books to to cover them. So this one, also from Whitman, it covers a lot of dates, but you can see it only gives you the dates. There's no information in here about what to look for, or oddities, or special issues, that type of thing. And you'll see the word slab in the very first slot. You'll see that in a few of these things that we're going to show you, and we'll explain that. Okay, so the next thing is, you decide that you're going through these things and you're starting to accumulate them pretty fast, and you need to put them in something. You've got some options. The first option, if you're going to keep them, is, now you can get these online, or I'm in penny, dime, nickel, quarter, half dollar, dollar. They have them for every type of coin that's out there. They even have some paper money stuff. So you would buy these cardboard 2x2s. It says it right there on there, 2x2 coin mounts. You would put your coin in here, fold this over, and then staple it, and then write your information, which you'll see that in a second. The other thing that you do is we'll show you how we reuse these to help keep the collection organized as well. Now, you can buy those books. They tend to be more expensive, and they're a little less flexible because they give you one space for each coin, for each mintage. If you want to collect 5 of a particular mint, you can't do it with those books. So if you want flexibility, you buy these sheets. These are made by BCW, I believe. We buy these online. They're very cheap. They come in a package. You can also get these at coin stores and coin shows, and Amazon and various places. But you get these, and then this is what you do with them. We go and buy plain old 3-ring binders, like you use for school. And depending on the type of coin, we have different sizes: 1/2 inch, inch, 2 inch. And what you do is you put that sheet inside the 3-ring binder, and now you can put your coins in here, and you can put them in the order that you choose to put them in, and you can see your coins very clearly, front and back. Okay, and the part that I said I would explain about the marks. So here later in the collection you see in proof sets, okay? So we have a lot of coins in here, and then we have some of the S's and silvers in proof sets. There are certain proof sets, almost all proof sets will be worth more if you leave the quarters in the set from the mint than if you put them in one of these, okay? They're also not a bad way to store them because you can stack the little boxes. But you can leave them in the proof set, but we put them in this way and mark it this way so that we know that we have that coin. We don't go out and try and get it or source it somewhere. We know we have that coin, and we consider that a filled spot, okay? And you can configure these any way you like. They're flexible. You can stash them. You know, really makes it easy. The next thing we do is this. This is another version of coin flips. Those are cardboard coin flips. These are what people tend to refer to as the flips that you hear people refer to. They come in sheets like this, in a package like this. These are made by BCW. Lots of different brands out there. And you slide the coin in one side, and they give you a piece of cardboard that fits in here, and you put the name and the information, and it looks something like that. Okay, and you can see we got a coin rail hunting. And what we did with those Whitman boxes that the cardboard 2x2s came out of is we cut the top open, and now we have a nice holder for either these or the 2x2s. They'll also fit in here. So we have these for storage as well. So we can keep these. These are coins mostly that we already have in our collection. They're extras, but we feel that these are worthy of spending a little extra money and putting them in a flip to keep them protected and separated from other coins. So the next thing, slab coins. Okay, you guys see a lot of stuff, read a lot of stuff. If you get a coin graded from somebody like PCGS, they will send you the box. The box comes with your coin, okay? And it comes set up so that you can put multiple slabs of coins inside there. But that's all these are good for. They do have cardboard boxes that do the same thing that does. We have some. They're anywhere from $4 to $8 for a 2-row cardboard box, and they'll usually hold 100 to 200. But these are free. They don't cost us anything. And like I said, these come with the graded coins. The next thing, or the last thing we've got here, is tubes. We use these the same way, in a sense, the same way we use the flips, because you've got coins that you want to keep separate, but you don't want to necessarily put them in flips. This is perfect for what I'll show you that we have set aside here. I've got a partial roll of V-nickels. Now these V-nickels, and I don't even have to open it, you can see it, they're pretty smooth. I mean, they're still V-nickels, they're still, you know, cool and nice to have, but none of them is in a really collectible condition compared to what we have already. So we've just put them in here. I haven't got around to labeling yet. These are 2009 Lincoln pennies, so they're in a penny tube. Silver war nickels, okay? Mercury dimes, silver dimes, okay? So I've got them labeled silver and mercury. It's another one that's almost full. This one is silver quarter. That one, I can't remember, but that's a silver quarter. And this also shows you the different sizes that they have for these tubes and stuff. This is JFK's, okay, or Benji's too. Any silver half dollar that doesn't make the cut for the collection, we can throw them in these. Rather than just leaving them banging around loose in something. This is silver eagles, but you know, the point is you've got storage for all different things. Now, of tubes, okay? So what we've covered is everything from you know, gee, I want to keep this and put it in my collection, to, gee, I'm not sure if I'm going to trade this or sell this, or if they're just going to be extras that don't go in my collection binder, but are part of my collection maybe. And then things that you're saving because of the silver content, but you don't want to just throw them loose. What we didn't show you, you've seen it in a lot of our videos, is what do you do with all the pennies, the copper pennies. We use everything from plastic shoe boxes, which weigh about 14 pounds when they're full of copper pennies, to the most common thing that we use, if I can reach one right here, is actually we go Costco and we buy cashews or raisinets, and once we eat them and empty this thing, again, we wash it out really good, we have a free container. Okay, now this thing here, we've shown it on quite a few videos, full, will hold 16 to 18 pounds of copper pennies, or we also have several of these full of wheat pennies. So you can use them for those. Obviously, if we try to put all of our copper pennies or wheat pennies in these, it's going to cost a lot of money, and it's kind of a waste of money to do that. So we've covered in a fairly short period of time lots of different ways that you can put these coins up, and, you know, short-term, long-term storage, permanent collection, whatever. Hopefully we've covered all the bases. Don't think we've missed anything, but if we have, ask the question. We'll try and answer it for you. Hopefully you find this video interesting. You like it and share it with your friends. Continue to subscribe. And till next time, JB Coins signing out.